Done no big 9-5, you get me? Man out there still, but what I gotta say, I heard about the youth that got clapped away in Catford and that, innit, yeah? And I see the man there running up and down, like I'm looking all online and I'm saying RIP, RIP. Hear what I'm saying to the brothers, yeah? And this is no disrespect to the family, car, you know? My man lost his life and you get me, we don't know the circumstances. Hence why we can't be just jumping out saying RIP, RIP and we don't know what going on, fam. You don't know, my man could have clapped down a man's sister, a man's come back and clapped down my man. And bear in mind, you know, we're not saying this happened, you know? We're not saying this happened, you know? But what we are saying is like before man them start running up and down with the RIP, you gotta know what you're saying RIP for. We don't know the circumstances, you get me? A man's lost his life. If this becomes an innocent thing, then the man them should be outraged, innit? 100%. If it's an innocent thing, then the man them have to be solidly outraged, innit? But hear what though? If man, what's man saying if man done something and the something was mad and a man come and clapped him over, is that person in the wrong now? You understand what I'm saying? This is what man's got to understand. A man's got to start like towing a certain line, car. Enough man, you get me, we heard like, yeah, RIP, but when a man's done something crazy, you get me, your man's rethinking that RIP, car. It's like, we know sod's law, innit? And this is the life, innit, that we live in it. So when you do certain things and the karma comes back to you, you can't tell how it's going to come back to you. Do you get where I'm coming from? So the way to avoid this is parents keep your youths away from this fucking life, and that's the first thing, innit? Yeah? If you really care about your kids and you try your best to keep them away from that, innit? Like, whatever it takes, innit? Yeah, car, I'm not RIP no one when I don't know the thing. I'm sorry a man's dead, and this is what I am saying. No disrespect to the family, car. A man them's lost his life, and it's sad, you get me? Of course it's sad, but you need to know a man's life first before you start asking reasons and giving explanations of why and that don't make no sense, you get me? So in this one I gotta say, yeah, the man them lost his life. We're sorry that the man lost his life on the thing, and you get me, in such a horrific way. You're out there and sprawled out and that in big Catford Broadway, you get what I'm saying? Like how much more degrading can it get, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a lesson to the man them and the young G's, man. You don't want to get left out like that. Yeah, a man them stop clouting up the thing, man, and before you know what go on. You get where I'm coming from? And the next thing I gotta say, and the J Spades, yeah, and the Chris Preddie thing. I didn't know Spades was going through that, you get me? Like, I hope your thing gets better, my brother. Yeah, we didn't know you was going through all that and facing that sort of pain, you get me? But in life, you know, you don't really know what the next man's going through, you get me? This is the thing, so. But yeah, I hope you man get well off that thing, cause we don't wish our brothers no harm on our brothers out there, you get me, and Chris Preddie as well. Hope you get well as well, my brother, yeah, cause that thing there looks serious. We know about the lupus thing, you get me? I know a don that's got lupus that I grew up with, you get me? It's nothing. We know that thing there serious, so big up all the man them fighting their lupus and that, yeah. Hope you man get better, you know, it's and the sisters out there. You done know, big 9-5.